Welcome to Amy's Bookshelf Reviews podcast. I'm Amy Shannon, but you can call me Amy. Thank you for listening. Hello and welcome, and I'm Amy, and today I'm talking with Alex O'Rourke. She is the main character in the Unwritten Life Epic Saga that I have written. It's 67 volumes. And it has 9 bonus books. Alex first appeared as the main character in Unwritten Life, which was the first full-length novel that I had ever written. It was written in 2004, published in 2005, and since then has had at least 6 different printings. So I welcome Alex here. She is an heiress, corporate entrepreneur. She lives to help charity because she believes that everyone deserves a safe place to live and to be able to work. And she believes that's one of the most important things in life. Also, she has a tendency to dabble with law enforcement, and sometimes it's personal and sometimes it's professional. So, Alex, welcome. Have you ever been known by another name?
I was born Alexis Jane Rossi. I was also once Alexis Garris.
Where do you live?
I currently live in Sar Springs, Arizona.
Where were you born?
Pennsylvania.
In 3 words, describe yourself.
Dependent. Strong. Emotional.
You said emotional twice. I get that. So, what is your thinking on good versus evil?
I've made my fair share of mistakes, but I'm far from evil.
Tell me a little bit about your family.
I have a twin brother, Stephen, who I thought had died at birth. We were reunited as siblings after we became business partners. My parents were Alexander and Marjorie Rossi and owned the Rossi Carpet Saver Corporation. I have 3 children, Raina, Matthew, and Jason, died at birth, with my husband Jim O'Rourke, and I have a daughter Alessa with my ex-husband Eric Carlino.
What is the most important thing in any relationship?
Everyone needs love, but without trust, it's just not enough.
I totally agree with that. So, who is your best friend?
I've had several over the years, but Carrie Markham is my best friend. I am also very close to my uncle-in-law, Bill Wheeler, my ex, Evan Jones, and of course, my brother.
Where is your favorite vacation spot?
I love Paris, but to be honest, spending the week or month on my family's private island is the best spot ever.
Who is the person closest to you, and how would that person describe you?
I think the closest person to me is my brother, Stephen. I think he would describe me as strong and brave, but sometimes a little lost or flighty.
Do you have a sense of humor, and how would you describe it?
I'd like to think I have a sense of humor, but I don't always use it or get others' humor. Maybe in some ways I'm too serious.
Do you have any tattoos?
Few, but they're private.
Do you have any disabilities?
I have a lot of scars. My covered up and others I still wear. Sometimes the scars ache or hurt.
What is your strongest trait?
I think that I'm fair and I don't judge.
What is your weakest trait?
I don't always have the best taste in men, and sometimes I forgive a little too easily.
I can see why you might do that. Trust is really important, and it depends on the person that may hurt you. So, moving on to some intimate questions. What's your favorite topping on a pizza?
Shrimp.
Shrimp, really? So, what is your favorite non-alcoholic beverage?
Coffee.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. What was that?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Wine.
Oh, wine and coffee. Well, that moves on to the next question. What is your favorite alcoholic drink? And it seems to be that we kind of share the same.
To be more specific, Cabernet or Merlot. I love a good California red, and I own a vineyard, so I get all my wine from there.
Oh, that's really nice. I prefer Chardonnay or Pinot Grigio. So what's your favorite snack food?
Chips.
Chips?
Soft rock.
So, we're moving forward. I think you've read my questions. So, okay, what is your favorite music genre? And who are your favorite artists?
Soft rock. I like a variety of music and prefer Enya or Evanescence.
Wow, very nice. So, what is your favorite movie? And I know that it's also my favorite movie of all time.
Stalag 17. My all-time favorite.
So, what is your biggest pet peeve?
Homophobes.
Yeah, I completely understand. Is there, do you have a nervous habit or a trait where all somebody has to do is look at you and they know that you're, I don't know, they know something's going through your head, or you're nervous or something like that?
I've been told that I run my hand over my forehead when I'm upset or deep in thought.
Oh, I can see that. I used to do that as well, and I didn't realize it until people were pointing it out to me. And they stopped pointing it out to me because they figured things were on my mind. So, in looking at your life, we all have regrets, but I was wondering, what was your biggest regret?
On a camping trip that ended the lives of my friends and husband, Matthew.
I am very sorry for your loss. What is one of your happiest moments of your life?
Marrying Jim the first time, and of course, having my children.
So, in a final question, I like to ask people, if you could meet one person, living or dead, who would it be and why?
I wish I could meet Abraham Lincoln. I know it sounds silly, but he was self-taught and led an interesting life. Mine was interesting, but not always in a good way. I would love to sit and listen to him talk. I heard he was an excellent speaker.
About an hour later, banging on the door interrupted them. Alex jumped up from being startled. Who the hell would be here at this hour? She got up and answered the door. Greg barged in right past her. Oh, now I see what's going on here. He pointed at Randy. You, get out of here. I need to speak with Alex. Randy isn't going anywhere. Why are you here? Didn't you do enough damage earlier? Alex, I love you. I'm sorry that I behaved that way. I don't want to ruin anything for us. Greg, the only thing you can do right now is just leave, Randy interrupted. Stay out of this, old man, Greg sneered. Excuse me? Randy asked in shock. Randy, I'll take care of this. Greg, get in the kitchen now. Alex walked into the kitchen and Greg followed. Randy listened at the door. You dare come in my home and treat my guests like this? You're not who I thought you were. Oh, I love it when you get bossy. Shut up. What's your problem? Do you have to go looking for problems that aren't there? I really am sorry. Greg, you followed me all around the country without me even knowing it, and now you have ingratiated yourself in my life. Why did you pick now of all times to get back in my life? You don't know how many times I wanted to. I just couldn't. I thought you blamed me for what Amanda did. Every time I was about to walk up to you, you were ready to move somewhere new. I needed to leave each time. As soon as people started finding out that I was this murderous heiress, they either hated me or wanted my money. You know how people get when you're rich. That's why I live off my paychecks here. I like it here. I have a lot of friends, and I thought you were one of them. I am your friend, so you call me a murderer? Who's placing blame now? If we want to place blame, I could say that you should have never told me how you felt, especially with Amanda 3 feet away, or the fact that it was your wife that killed my husband. How's that? Did that hurt? Yes, it did. He lowered his head. Good. Now you know how I felt. I sat in jail for 6 months. 6 months, Greg, because my assets were frozen and I couldn't make bail. You and that stupid lawsuit. The only person who gave a damn was Walter. Who the hell's Walter? A guard, Greg. A damn guard. They put a guard on me 24 hours a day for 6 months. Do you know what that does to a person, to sit in a 9x9 cell for 6 months? I didn't. Of course not. You didn't even try to give a damn. Without Walter, I wouldn't have survived. He gave me books and let Emily come and see me whenever she wanted to. Damn it, Greg, I had to sit in jail on Christmas. It was my first Christmas without Matthew. Do you know how I felt?
Speaker.
You have quite the stutter. Thank you, Alex, for joining me. And I really enjoy talking to you. Alex Garrison, a.k.a. Alexis Garris, first appeared in as the main character in the book Unwritten Life. Then she became Alex O'Rourke. She is a major character in the MOD Life Epic Saga that has 67 volumes and 9 free bonus books. And those are available for sale or for free at lulu.com/spotlight/Amy Shannon. So if you are an author and you would like one of your characters to be interviewed, you can contact me by going to Amy's Bookshelf Reviews/podcast for more information. If you're an author and you want your book to be reviewed, go to amysbookshelfreviews.com for more information. Please feel free to subscribe to my website where you will get all the greatest email campaigns and blog posts about authors, their books, and my recommendations. You might be just as lucky as I am to find the hidden gem that keeps you reading your work of your new favorite author. Be well and be safe. Thank you, and I'll talk to you next week. This has been Amy's Bookshelf Reviews podcast. Thank you for listening. And always, be kind and stay safe. Thank you.